Oh, this is going to be so bad. I'm embarrassed. Welcome to the Toni and Ryan podcast. My name is Ryan. This is Dr. Author Toni Lodge.
Hello.
We are calling Emily, who's in Millbong, Queensland. Not to be confused with my bong in Eltham. It's a little local gear from me.
Millbong or my dong? That's what I'd like to know. Hi, Emily.
Emily.
Hi, guys.
Good. Sorry, we're just making all the appropriate jokes about Millbong. So, just so you know, we're all up to speed.
Yeah.
Nothing you haven't heard before.
That's fair.
I was about to say, nothing you haven't heard before.
Exactly.
Now, Toni has a special song to sing for you today.
Beautiful. I love to hear it.
Hey, if I stay,
Is anyone else turned on? That's you, Emily. That's actually for you.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
lucky I have my AirPods in. Sorry.
Luckily for you, Emily, you'll never hear anything ever again.
Yeah, great. Well, I think the whole town of Millbong has just woken up and gone, did I just imagine that, or did I have too much Millbongs last night?
God.
Emily, do you approve that song, Happy Birthday, and do you approve this podcast?
Of course I do. Thank you. Hey, it's Emily from Millbong, and I approve this podcast.
This time last week, we learned that Toni is a business
Whisperer.
Was that 2 weeks ago?
That was 2 weeks ago, I think.
Oh my God.
And it's also not business whisperer, it's business.
Sorry, my mistake.
So we've actually all forgotten the funny joke.
Well, welcome to this business podcast, because coming up today, I've got some marketing advice for Kale, the chiropractor, who I saw yesterday.
Kale, the chiropractor.
Yeah, so he's doing good things, but he needs to lift in some other areas. And I just fucking put your cup of tea down because it's a wild ride.
I've just been transported back to making ads for radio like back in the day.
Yeah.
And I just imagine that the radio ad would have been like, if you need a call Kale the chiropractor. Like they would have just worked that into the name.
Can you do a full VO for Kale though, how you think it should be?
Feeling a little bit run down, not really sure how to get your crick cracked and your click clocked? Well, Kale the chiropractor can help you out. Located on the High Street in Northcote, you will find everything that you need for all of your back crack and crick crack needs. Call Kale the chiropractor now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That wasn't bad.
that was pretty good. That was better than
That had a story off the...
That was better than the marketing I saw yesterday. Oh. That's all I'll say.
Well, we're doing...
Yeah.
We'll send Kale our invoice after this.
Nah. Well, yeah. Okay.
All right. That's good.
But first, hitting the hard-hitting issues.
What do you mean? We just solved the advertising
I
problem. What else is there?
We've asked a really insightful question to Tarpers.
Oh, beautiful.
And the question we asked was, what's happening on your street?
Fucking hell. Content getting low, I guess.
And all I want to say
5 eps a week.
before I start this story is that no animals were harmed. Like, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it starts like, but like, it's okay. It's going to turn out fine.
Oh.
This is from Kate Evans.
Hi, Kate.
Our guinea pig Gary was stolen and sold for drug money on the black market for $25. I only paid $15 when I bought him from a guinea pig meetup. I posted about Gary in the Neighbourhood's Facebook group.
Sorry. What's wrong, babe?
You okay?
I'm stuck on the black market.
If that gets you going, the next sentence is going to kill you because I've just...
You will die. Because
Let me just try and read this next
because
I'm crying. Do you want to debrief sentence by sentence, or do you try to just push through and then we'll go back?
Push through. Ooh, go back.
It's actually not this sentence, one of them. I posted about Gary in the Neighbourhood Facebook group, and the post got some buzz and it ended up on the local news.
Oh.
This led to an anonymous tip-off, and after a guinea sting operation, Gary was returned.
Guinea sting.
Guinea sting operation. From the top, and was regather. Our guinea pig Gary was stolen and sold for drug money on the black market for $25.
Absolutely crazy.
I only paid $15 for him from a guinea pig meetup. I posted about Gary in a Neighbourhood's Facebook group, and the post got some buzz and ended up on the local news.
Okay.
I mean, is there much happening in the town this week?
That is wild. What I will say is that if you've bought him for $15
Yeah.
and he got sold on for $25, you've bought well.
I was relieved. Gary was quite smug, pretty chuffed about now being worth $25. Trots back in. I'm up 66% since the guinea
That
pig
was
meetup.
fast maths. Did you just do that, or did you think about that before?
Oh, 25 over 15.
Oh, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah. Tony only learnt what divide means a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
The slash.
Fractions. I still don't really get it. I'm definitely not worth more than what my mum bought me for.
No,
Free.
I think you were
I'm definitely not worth
You
more than
were
that.
free.
I have not appreciated in value.
No, I disagree. I say you're appreciating at the same rate Gary is, and I reckon if I tried to sell you on the black market for drug money, I'd do all right.
Do you reckon?
Hell yeah.
Slide into Ryan's DMs.
Best offer.
$25 for drugs. What's that? A stick? Oh, that's what it was back in the day.
A stick. What are you talking?
Oh, is that what it's called in WA?
What do you? I actually don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's like a little bit of weed.
Ah, yeah. I don't know about because I haven't been in high school for a long time.
No, me
but
either,
considering
actually.
inflation, I'm guessing 25 doesn't get you much.
That wouldn't get you very far, I don't think.
I'd get you through an afternoon of playing Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, that sounds pretty fun,
It actually does. Who's
Imagine
your go-to character? Let's
oh,
say it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Toad.
Yoshi.
Oh.
Similar energies.
Yeah, it was actually similar energy. I go Toadette for, well, whenever Torbs and I play Mario Party, he's Toad and I'm Toadette.
That's a bit cute, isn't it?
Yeah, we're hell in love at the moment.
Yeah.
You know when you're always in love, but sometimes you're like hell in love?
Yeah.
I feel like we're hell in love at the
Okay.
moment. Yeah, it's really nice.
Did you have a date night at a shopping centre last night?
Oh, don't tell me.
True or false? Oh,
That's true.
Is it true that you had?
We were 15 and then we bought a stick after.
Is it
We
true
got high
that
and
you had a
played video
date? Can I say where?
Yeah, you can say where.
Is it true you went on a date to the Northland food court?
Okay, that makes it sound absolutely.
No, you and everyone had a great time. I heard.
We did have a great time. Yep, you're right. Table for 2 at the sushi train. We did not have to wait.
You always know it's a good date when they give you the vibrating buzzer.
Yeah, it is.
That's not what
That is my kind of date, actually.
I'm actually going to need a cold drink after that. What's happening on your street? Jamie has a story.
Hi, Jamie.
I was talking to my neighbour in the backyard when a police officer jumped over the fence and spear tackled him to the ground.
No.
4 cops' cars pulled up. They cuffed him, but they kept calling him by the wrong name.
So you're just talking to this guy about like what mulch he's got on his front
Yeah.
lawn.
Cop jumps over the back fence, spear tackle, takes him down.
You don't put mulch on a lawn, I don't think. So that sounds really stupid.
Yeah, that's why he's under arrest. It turns out they were looking for his brother.
He stole Gary, the guinea pig.
So they cuff him, get him on the ground, and they're like calling him and he goes, That's not me, that's my brother. And so Jamie goes, Yeah, no, that's not the guy you think it is. It's the brother. I kept saying you've got the wrong guy, and they had. Once they realised, they lifted him off the ground, uncuffed him, said sorry, and we all had a laugh and carried on with our day.
Nah.
Nope. No.
That's the lie I'd tell as well. No, you're looking for my sister Tori. That's not me. I don't have a sister called Tori.
There. Don't you?
No. Yes, I do. Yes. She looks exactly like me.
Yeah.
That was him. He's a crook.
Yep. She's living next door to
100%.
Now I've texted you a picture and everyone can, if you're watching on YouTube today, you can check that out. What do you see?
Is that a turkey? Is that two turkeys?
Multiple turkeys.
Well, okay. Can you do your best turkey sound?
Fuck, put a guy on the spot. Oh, this is going to be so bad. Put me on, I'm not the sounds guy. I'm not the sounds guy. I'm embarrassed.
Amazing. That was great. Do you think that sounds like a turkey? Do you think that sounds like a turkey?
That sounds like a galah who's had a stick.
That sounds like someone getting turkey.
Yeah.
After a few wild turkeys, maybe.
I love
Many
wild turkey.
turkeys.
Emily, I was held hostage in my own house for 3 days by these turkeys.
Are they quite aggressive?
I'm terrified of turkeys and they wouldn't get away from the front door. So I was essentially stuck inside Googling how the fuck to get rid of them.
Turkey journey.
There's no such thing as turkey removalists. The local snake catcher said he couldn't help and the local zoo didn't want him. So she's like, well, who?
It's almost Thanksgiving. Just pop them in the oven. Sorry. Well, let's be appreciative of where our food comes from if you choose to eat meat.
I was stuck inside for 3 days.
That is horrific. That is horrific. Can you do the noise again?
I don't know why I have to go up and it comes out of me as I go down.
No, I wouldn't be saying that. Not after the vibrating
no
buzzer.
one use that as a fucking gif. Fuck you. Fucking see you later.
Hey, it's Emily from Millbong, and you're listening to Toni and Ryan.
A massive shout out to a few of our champion tarpers over at our Patreon. Thank you very much for being part of it. Michaela, good on you, Michaela. Siege, Chanuki, Sebastian Guerra, Peter Young, and Talia Perkins. Absolutely love to see it. And all tiers of our Patreon actually, their names are scrolling across the bottom of the YouTube video show if that's where you're watching. But you can check it out. You can gift memberships, everything over there. So if you want to check out some exclusive content,
Come on over.
Guest.
Come on over.
Sorry for the finger guns.
I don't want to. No, you don't. You apologise. I don't want to throw you under the bus here, but is there a chance of a live stream crafting anytime soon? Are you feeling? You know?
Yes. No. There
Are you
will be
feeling
one
the craft?
because I need to start doing my bows for my Christmas tree.
Of course.
Yeah. Yep. So I've got to go get some nice little ribbon so that I can do that before. I've got some floristry wire already. Yeah. It's very involved.
Yeah, it sounds tough.
Yeah. It sounds tough. No, it's a beautiful task that I'm happy to undertake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to talk about Kale the chiropractor.
I think he's gotten a lot of airtime today.
Well,
Okay. No, all right. So who is this person to you?
I was driving home last night and I saw a car and the car was all like a lot of small businesses all stick it up and it was like Kale the chiropractor. Yeah.
Should we wrap my Audi?
Yes.
No, I'd take it back immediately.
I've got a magic trick that'll devalue your car by 25 grand and whoosh,
done.
a Toni and Ryan sticker.
What if we got a tarp van? And it was like, and we drove around and it had like a big QR code on it so people could like scan it for the podcast.
Like a garbage truck?
Yeah, but like all the time.
Yeah.
What would we need a van for? Does a van just feel like we're switched on? Sometimes I go to the post office, but if the stuff fits in my car.
I've thought about getting, when I look at the size of my penis, I've thought about getting a big car, and I go, oh, if I've got like a big 4-wheel drive or a big truck, does that just mean like I mean business?
I don't think so because I think you suit your little Golf.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Little penis. But like if we had a work van,
That's
I
what I mean
don't
to feel
think that is like the same. Like if that was wrapped in Toni and Ryan stuff, I don't think that would feel the same as like when you got into that Ford Everest.
That's what I'm talking
Nah,
about.
I don't think
Yeah.
that would be the same.
Ever since I drove that Ford Everest, I just keep
Do you know
thinking
what was crazy about that fucking car?
it added 2 inches.
But the like ball coolers that it had,
Yeah, it felt
the vented
nice,
seats,
Yeah.
it literally cooled me down in an instant.
Yeah.
So have you ever sat in a car that had that? So you know how seats have like warmers? Like your Saab has that. So the new thing is a vented seat where it blows aircon into your conjola.
Yeah. And we were
it
driving
is
it in Perth.
and Ryan turned the car on. It was obviously just already sat on. And the car turned on and we both went at the same time.
Oh.
And I was like, do you feel that?
Yeah,
And
and I
he was
said-
like, do you feel that? And I was
think we
like,
need
are
a
we feeling the same thing?
I think we need a Ford Everest work car.
Yeah, I think that we need vented seats for sure.
Can we get vented seats for here?
That would be good.
Yeah. Let me talk about Cal the chiropractor.
Okay, sorry. Car chat next
So
week.
it's like a regular sedan kind of car.
Sure.
And on the back seat, like the back door, it's a
Like
big
the passenger door
no back seat.
in the car.
Yep.
Yep.
Like the door. This is on the outside of the car.
Yeah. The rear passenger doors.
Rear passenger door. There's a huge picture of Kale the chiropractor, right? And then there's signage that's
like just his
like head to torso,
Full body.
And so his head's like on the window of the back, and then his torso is like on the door part.
Yeah.
Torso. And it says, "Got a problem with your neck? Call Kale." And I don't know if it was Kale driving the car, but it was driving in McLeod, Watsonia area.
Yep.
And I saw it and I was like, good on you, Kale. Fucking marketing, getting it out there.
Great. Small beers.
Yeah.
Love it.
Here's the issue, and this is a warning to all small business owners and maybe a warning for us before we get the van or the Ford Everest.
Oh, no.
Whoever was driving the car had the back window down a little bit. And so his head, he had no, like, it kind of just went from upper chest just to head. Like it missed the neck of
Well,
all.
it looked like he had a crook neck.
And so he's like,
That's quite spooky.
terrifying. And it says, got a problem with your neck? And I go, I think you've got a problem with your neck. Your problem with your neck is that you don't have one. And it made me think, who is the one guy that you don't trust with your neck?
That you should trust.
No, that you should not trust.
Oh, someone that doesn't have one.
Yes.
Yes.
Imagine if there's a guy walking around a dark alley that doesn't have a kidney and he goes, do you want me to check out that kidney?
Oh, no. So is he going to steal my neck and sell it on the black market like Gary for $25?
There's someone driving around like this.
Pretending that that he's really,
Hey.
really good at chiropractic.
You want me to check your neck?
Oh, my God.
You want me to check your neck?
Okay. So definitely audio only would suit Kale, as we suggested, because then no neck is an issue.
Or just leave the window up. Commit to the bit.
Yeah. Also, when are you winding your back windows down?
It was a warm day. It's warming up here in Melbourne. And I think it was just one of those, you know, when you put all windows a little bit, so you just kind of getting a
Okay.
swirl on.
Yeah. Getting a swirl.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And it just, who's the guy in the Addams family that's fucked?
Well, none of them. They're all lovely, but do you mean Uncle Fester?
Well, the fact that you knew.
Well, I know that that's who you're talking about because I've seen it. He's not fucked, though. He got lost in the Bermuda Triangle, which is horrifying.
If
I
that's
wouldn't
not the
wish that on
definition of
anyone.
fucked,
I wouldn't wish
I
that
don't know
on
what
my
it is.
worst enemy. Oh, actually, yes, I would. Imagine her in the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh,
Fucked.
she'd try and sue him or
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
yeah, she'd do something.
Yeah, it's a shame. That's a real shame.
Now we know who to not go to.
Well-
unless they wound the window back up. And then maybe it would be okay.
Oh, maybe that's the visual play that I didn't see the end of. They go, what happens when you see Kale and it goes,
The opposite of the turkey.
Is that
crack back up?
what sound does the automatic
don't
windows on your
know.
Audi make?
No, this is the neck
Oh,
unclicking, like. But you need the of the necks unclicking. Okay, I've got to you love to see it. I've got birds on the brain, I think, post-turkey chat.
okay.
My you love to see it is actually, as you said, it's been warming up in Melbourne and it's beautiful weather. And I feel like, you know, after kind of the cold winter, the animals kind of all start coming back out and there's like bees everywhere and there's birds everywhere and it's absolutely beautiful. My you love to see it is that at work here, there's a really happy bird on our roof.
They're very happy.
And the other day, it just like popped out of nowhere and it was kind of tapping on the roof. And then it was just like went like it was doing a tap dance concert. And it just sounded so happy.
Yep.
And it actually made me feel really happy because I imagined the cartoon version of what was happening on our roof. And we're all imagining it now. But the animation and the cartoon of like this really happy bird that's like doing this tap dance for maybe its mum and cousins, I just really like to see that and it made me really, really happy. So that's why I love to see it.
Why mum and cousins?
Because like when your cousins would sleep over, that's when you'd be like, we're doing a concert tonight, and you would like put on like the closest clothes that you had to a Spice Girl, and you do your Spice Girl with your hairbrush thing. My sister and I used to do it all the time for our mum.
Yeah.
In fact, she just sent me a song the other day, which was one that we used to do a dance to all the time. It was Turn Off the Light by Nelly Furtado.
Was there some real like?
Because I had the single.
Was there some?
There was a lot of this.
Like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. A lot of turn off the light.
Now-
turn off the light.
You might. Oh, Nelly Furtado was a waitress at a golf club in Keysborough one day.
What?
She brought over Eggs Benedict, and I said, "That's Nelly Furtado."
Did you say anything?
Yeah, I
The
said
Eggs
to Dave.
Benedict,
I
was
said
it
to
good?
Dave, "Great Eggs Benedict," and I said to Dave Parsons, "I think that was Nelly Furtado," and he goes, "I don't think so." And I go, "I don't think you're wrong there, Dave." Now
I don't think it was. I wasn't there, so.
you might
Do you
have.
know what's really funny about Nelly Furtado is that she has also a song, I'm like a bird, I only fly away. I don't know where my soul is. Yeah, and that's the bird that's up there. Birdie Furtado.
When you heard Toni discussing the concert, you might have thought, "Oh, that's a bit of a funny story." But if you had have heard the tapping, I don't think there's any other like thing it could have been.
That's what was happening.
Yeah, because
It was like an end of year concert.
Yeah, but
there
like-
was just this one bird.
is it spring? Because the last few weeks have been like there's a lot going.
Summer, autumn, winter, spring, the seasons change, is the annual thing. Yeah, winter, spring. Yep. That's how I remember because that song I learned year 3.
But is it? That's why it's a bit. 'Cause the roof,
January, February, March, April, May, June and July, day follows day. August, September, October draws near. November, December, it's the end of our year.
If-
Summer's hot, autumn's okay, winter's not. Give me spring every day, the weather's fine. Wish you were here, will you be mine? Year after year, summer, autumn, winter, spring. The seasons change. It's the annual thing. This one's not by Nelly Furtado, just in case you were wondering.
If you were wondering,
Thanks. Thank you, everyone. It's my concert as well. The bird and I go to the same school.
so it's the end of the year, and like most people at this time in November, we start going, okay, what's the plans for 2025? And if anyone wants to know what it sounds like when I try to have a planning meeting about calendar dates in the future,
It's too close to the holidays at the moment.
I think around Easter we might take a week off, and Toni goes, "Oh, April," and then right around July the 4th, most of the Northern Hemisphere is on holidays. Maybe we'll take a week off there. And you went June, July.
I have to do the song.
Calendar planning, the musical doesn't have the same ring to it as a Les Mis, but I gotta love to see it here.
Oh, Ryan, you got something on your head.
Not that I would ever say anything.
Sorry.
Is it something on my head?
It's still there.
It's a booger.
It's still there.
That's so embarrassing.
It's still there.
There's a book.
Is it?
Ah!
It can't be a booger.
Where did that come from?
How would that be on your head?
Don't come over here.
I'm just getting
No,
Sophie,
no,
get
sit
the
back
fuck
down.
away.
Sit back down. Sit back down.
No, I don't think that. I think that it wasn't.
Look on my hand.
You want these?
Sophie, give me the tissues so that I can throw up.
How did that get on my forehead?
I don't know. I don't think it could be a booger.
I think I was rubbing my nose and then
And then you went
in
like that?
disgust.
Well, we can cut all that out.
Did we? You tell me watching. Is that what you were going to mention as well?
It was, yeah.
It only just happened.
Yeah, just now.
It literally just
When
happened.
You had your head down during.
'Cause you were like, oh, the
during
song.
Tony's beautiful rendition.
It just happened.
I don't doubt that, but I'm just still really embarrassed.
No, don't be embarrassed.
Can I tell you a story about Michelle?
Remember when I pissed on the podcast that time?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was on
Oh,
my
that
dress
time.
and we posted it in Patreon.
had to check the dress.
Yeah. These things happen. You know, when geniuses are at work, it gets messy. That's the bird upstairs.
That made it sound like the bird was dead.
It's not.
No, but you know when you go, oh, like the big guy up top. Yeah, Pop's just upstairs.
Oh.
Nana in the wind.
Okay, love to see it.
That's how we talk about Dave Parsons' mother to his children.
That's really beautiful.
They never got to meet her.
Because they didn't get to meet her yet. That's
But
really
she's in the wind. She's all around us.
That's actually beautiful.
Hmm.
It's just, I think the headline of Nana in the Wind is quite funny, but saying that is, as a concept is beautiful. And you know what? We could all work to employ that. And I think that anybody that knows me or has read my book knows that my mum comes to me in birds, even though I'm not a bird guy.
Which is
And
it's a strange mix.
But maybe that bird that's having a beautiful summer's day and concert on the roof, that's my mum.
Maybe.
You can't laugh
I know.
because it's really sweet.
It is really sweet.
And I was just sweet about Dave Parsons' mum. God bless her. You know? Remember when you had a booger on your head?
Let me tell you about Michelle.
Who's Michelle? Wait. Nah. Oh, I fucked it.
You
Your
have to say-
shell or my shell?
Seashells, she shells by the seashore.
She sells me shells by the seashore. Sorry.
Michelle, as you love to see it.
Hi, Michelle.
I volunteer at a dog rescue.
Oh.
Nothing makes us happier than getting a photo a few weeks after we've placed a dog into a home and a family and see them really making a home for themselves and being embraced by the family. Tony, please have a look at the photo I've just sent you.
Oh, there's a little baby, well, probably like 3 or 4 years old, dressed up as a dinosaur, and the dog is wearing a matching dinosaur costume.
This photo really made our day, says Michelle. And just take a minute to look into the dog's eyes.
So patient with that baby because that baby's like got its hands
Yeah.
all over him and
But
stuff.
he's like looking like longing, like he just like loves being part of this family and just loves being included. And he's just a beautiful little guy that just needed to be put in the right spot. And
we do not deserve pets.
We don't deserve dogs. They are too beautiful for this world. I saw that last night and then I went and woke up BJ, my dog, and made him cuddle me.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
We've had enough for today. All right.
Oh,
It's the tissue box. Scared me for a second minute.
all right. Love ya. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube or listening wherever you listen. We absolutely love you. See you on Monday. Oh, if you're listening on YouTube, watching on YouTube and you didn't know that, we actually do this podcast 5 days a week.
Every day.
Like literally
Get
every
around
day.
it.
Can you believe
around.
there is more where that came from?
I refuse to believe that. Refuse to
Love
believe
you.
that.